Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
They don't even know what we're laughing
They don't know
about.
what we're laughing about.
We clap in.
We both got the clap. Wait, what?
Wait, who?
Who? It was only once.
It was twice. There was Spring Break Puerto Rico.
Oh.
Yeah. That'll get you every time.
Mine was a Plenty of Fish date, you know.
Yeah, that'll get you every time. Is this weird? We're face to face.
I'm staring. It's kind of nice. I'm looking at a legend.
Welcome.
And
I know.
No, there's a mirror behind you.
I know. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, Matt. Because I can see
your eyes.
myself in your eyes. And we're in Dawson's Creek. We're welcome to Drinkin' Bros, kids. It's just Ross Patterson and Matt Best tonight. Matt Best is live in Wilmington.
I'm being blessed with the greatness of this nice studio you guys have here, the local beer.
Live from
spoiled.
Huify, you've got the beer that I always drink, my favorite Wilmington Brewing Company. I took you there. We got, 94-ounce cans?
Free Willy!
He's not here.
I know, but he hates it now.
He does
so
hate
I gotta
it.
do
He
it.
does it. By the way, best oil painting ever. Whoever did that fucking picture of him.
Yeah, Jay Acosta did that for me. He did
so
the Range
good.
15 credits. He's
So
a
good.
fucking boss. Yeah, man, we're just hanging out here in Wilmington. Thanks for having me. Ross has got me kept in his little beach house, his little condo.
Yeah,
and
you're my little fucking kept girl.
It's
my little
I know.
kept lady.
I feel like I need to wear a skirt and clean the fucking place. You know?
Well, you can't. You can't. So that's up to you. I left a skirt in one of my nightstands, so you can pop that on.
No, I found it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I was doing push-ups on the beach with it.
Put that on. No Ranger panties. Just let your sack
Take
dangle.
your pants off.
Yeah, take your fucking pants off, and just feel free to clean the place. No, it's nice. It's nice to have an extra place. But look, welcome to Drinkin' Bros. Look, you know we got some sponsors.
We got to do it. You know, they make this fucking show happen.
They pay for all of this shit. So the least we can do is thank them. This first one, I got another box came in the mail.
Oh, you got another box.
I got another box yesterday.
dirty
I got
bastard.
a pepperoni stick longer than my own cock from them, which is almost impossible.
That must have been a lot of meat.
Oh, it's a ton of meat. So to the point where my wife was like, "Look, there's a lot of goddamn meat in here." I was like, "You're goddamn right there is." And you know where it came from? It came from Carnivore Club. Yeah, carnivoreclub.co. We talked about it before. We're talking about it again. We talk about it every fucking show pretty much because it's just that fucking awesome. It's Carnivore Club. It's pretty simple. Give them some money. They send you a box of incredible meat straight to your mouth hole every month. Tagline on their box is satisfy your inner carnivore. I think that was the tagline of the original Jurassic Parks as well. And they deliver on that promise. They've got the best salami next to Ross Patterson's, the best jerky, the best fancy Italian meats. You'll be too busy stuffing your face to learn to even pronounce.
I texted Timmy the other day, who's the owner of Carnivore Club,
How's
and
he
I was
doing?
like, "Hey man, the fuck, I haven't got a package." So he's like, "I'll send you one." He's like, "It's legit delicious."
Oh, it's the best.
Timmy, if you're listening, God, I know you're in the fucking office right now. Send me some meats.
Yeah. So this box this month, by the way, was in particular my favorite. It had a salami in there, a huge salami. I picked it up. It was a 5-pounder.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, what's in there? They had bacon. Bacon in this motherfucker. Yeah, fresh bacon
Man.
wrapped. They had this giant pepperoni stick that was like 14 inches.
Barely bigger than your clock.
Yeah, barely.
You're sitting about 13.7.
13.5,
Yeah.
13.5, depending upon the weather. If it's 89 or above degree-wise.
Right, the blood's flowing.
Yeah, I can get that extra.
Right,
that,
0.2 in.
Yeah,
for sure.
I can grab that. And they had it was some type of chorizo, some Mexican thing. Obviously we don't have Rocco tonight when we actually need a Mexican.
We need a tech advisor for the Mexican community.
Yeah, for the Mexican community. Yeah. But so I would highly recommend going to carnivoreclub.co and it mentioned the promo code Drinkin' Bros.
DRINKINBROS
for 10% off your first box.
We made it.
Nummy. The other one, near and dear to my heart. You've been since in my house. I've been jamming this shit down your face. StrikeForceEnergy.
I have to admit, I thought you were just legit selling this stuff. I show up today or yesterday at Ross's place, and he's like a fucking crackhead over here. He's like, you gotta try Strike. You gotta try it.
You would think I own the goddamn shit.
Yeah, and I was been using it as pre-workout the last 3 days, and I'm not gonna lie. I fucking like it.
It's the greatest energy
It
drink
almost
of all
tastes
time.
like a more healthy Red Bull, but without that carbonation. It's
there's no carbonation. It's just a liquid in a pack. You throw it in water. You can throw it in sodas,
and it mixes in water like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were making it with vodka the other nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking shit's fantastic. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros for 20% off. They give you 20. If you misspell drinking and you throw a G in there, they give you 19.5.
Yeah.
And that's real, by the way.
That's real.
They really do it.
I like that.
Yeah. They are also a subscription. I recommend the subscription. It's about $1 a pack there, 95 cents a pack. And they deliver all over the world. So no matter where you're at in the world, you can buy it, keep it on you.
Pakistan,
Yeah.
Thailand.
Fucking Afghanistan,
wherever.
Iraq. They ship everywhere. They ship everywhere. It is my favorite fucking shit on the planet, StrikeForceEnergy.com. And then, the next one is Tartarus Ordnance. Pew, 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 pew. I wish a motherfucker would.
We should make a song.
I know.
Yeah. It's like, walk it to my front door. Wish a motherfucker would.
Yeah.
Come in my back room door. Wish a motherfucker would.
Tartarus Ordnance. TartarusOrdnance.com. It is the best for your home ammunition. Yeah.
I just like to say pew.
Pew.
Yeah.
You can just blow a motherfucker away. Keep the big screen safe.
Keep
the kids safe.
Get that stateside kill and save a life.
Yeah. Save a fucking life. Big fan of Tartarus Ordnance. Thank you for being a sponsor the last 2 months. The next one is we got a little movie out in theaters, kids.
Do we really?
We got a movie called Range 15.
What's that?
There's a guy named Matt Best.
Dan Bills. Oh no, Matt.
No,
oh, Matt
yes,
Best. That
yep,
guy.
Matt Best.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
not Dan Bilzerian.
Okay.
He looks a lot like him. It's almost uncanny.
Yeah. Fuck you.
It's almost as if he's watched everything you've done
A, B,
and
C, D,
stolen.
E, F. Fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's almost as if he's stolen every single thing you've ever done in your life.
It's good. I like it.
But go to tugg.com, type in Range 15. Tickets are on sale nationwide.
Absolutely.
The record for the world record for the highest released independent film ever, self-released, is a movie called Laser Team. They brought in 1.3 million opening weekend. We want to smash that record.
And we'll get into that probably this episode, I think. But we just released the first live premiere ever at Fort Bragg.
The movie Crush.
3 days.
Matt Best is a huge movie star now. We'll get into that tonight. But go to tugg.com, tugg.com. It is literally in 400 fucking cities across the United States. If it is not in your city, you can enter in your zip code and they will put it in your city. But trust me, it's playing in like my parents' hometown.
It's almost like if you're a girl, you're sucking George Washington's dick.
Yeah.
Like you have one time in your life to do this.
To go see this in a theater. It's so shocking. You have
want
to go
see
see
it in a theater.
Yeah, this is one of those you want to see
reactions
in the theater.
of everybody.
Yeah.
We'll get into that, but it was like you have to see in the theater. I truly believe that.
We'll get into that. And
I sat in the fucking edit for the whole process, and then watching it in the theater for the first time, I was like, oh my god, this is
totally
epic.
different movie. Yeah,
it's great.
And if look, while you're at Range 15, after you buy your tickets on tugg.com,
you should probably get a little liquored up.
You should probably sneak something in. Sneak a flask.
Little lead slingers?
Yeah. Little lead slingers, whiskey,
geez.
the nectar of the gods, the brown juice from above, the brown machine, the wet dookie from the sky.
The wet dookie from the sky.
Pour it into a bottle. If there was a mudslide in California, pissing excellence from the sky and then shoved into a bottle, it's Lead Slinger's whiskey. It's available in 19, 20 states right now.
Yeah, they're about
It's getting everywhere.
Just you can order online too. Whatever you know about the Lead Slingers. They know about it.
They know about the Lead
it.
Slingers.
We're not going to throw cram.
And
Listen, it's not a dick. I'm not going to cram it down the throats.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to. But while you're ordering that online, let's say you sneak on over to Amazon. And you're like, man,
I want a one-click buy something.
Yeah, I want to one-click buy something. I need something to read. I need something else to listen to. You might as well pull out At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed. The greatest piece of literature ever written, the funniest book ever written by the greatest living writer of our generation. I don't know, fuck Hemingway.
I've heard of that guy.
Twain.
It was Ross Patterson.
His name is Ross Patterson.
Yeah, I heard of him.
It's
and he's got 2 P's because he likes, or 2 T's.
2 T's.
2 T's.
2 T's, yeah, because I didn't kill my other one.
Shoot.
You shot your other T.
I shot my other one. Yeah, I'm a
T's.
violent person, you know.
You are.
You befriended your other T.
Yeah. I
I
befriended my other T. I let them stay together. You know, they're twinsies. They're twinsies. I let them stay together. But you can get A Night She Cries on audible.com. It's available in stores. It's Amazon, everywhere you need to be. It's there. Get it in hardback because of the illustrations. The guy from the New Yorker did it. So the shit's fucking legit. And on that note,
fucking A.
We're in. We're in.
I feel like this is going to be a nice, chill episode. We're going to talk. We're going to laugh. Maybe cry. Might get a studio beat in. I don't know what's going to
why
happen.
not? And never break eye contact.
You can't see under the table, so I feel like it's cool
Yeah.
if I maybe drop my drop the chair a little
Look at that.
bit.
When you drop down,
Yeah,
then it's like, hey.
Yeah, I got a real small dick, so you
Yeah.
don't see it either way. Yeah.
And this is your first time in Huify here. This is a nice setup. This is like Howard Stern's studio.
Super nice. Ross Patterson and I are staring at each other in the face right now. It's actually pretty cool.
We're about 4 feet apart. Yeah. We're about two
and a half.
2 of my dick length.
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
If we're going, because the Kentucky Derby was this weekend. So if we're going by my.
Was it really?
It was.
Did I miss the Kentucky Derby?
You missed the Kentucky
shit.
Derby. A horse named Nyquist won. It was the favorite. It is undefeated on the year.
Ryan Seacrest won?
Yeah, Seacrest always wins.
Oh, you said Nyquist.
I'm sure he's hosting that as well.
Yeah,
Seacrest always wins.
Yeah.
That guy is all the way up. Yeah, he's all the way up. So we should tell the audience why you're in town. There was a little screening of the previous movie you were talking about, Range 15, which you were the lead of. Which the great thing about these guys is they always had said, even before pre-production and everything, they said, hey, before it goes out to the general public, we want to screen it for the troops. And you guys took it to Fort Bragg first for the very, very first screening of the finished movie. Thank God it's over for me. I worked 9,000 hours on it. And but for you guys, that was your first experience, I think, seeing with color, sound, edit all together, like the final mix of the movie. What was that like? Sitting in a theater, watching it for the first time. Did you ever dream as a kid that you'd be a lead in a movie and you'd be watching it in a theater with,
No, not at all. I mean, we talked about that stuff as well. And I think throughout the editing process, like for you guys listening, like it's such a tedious and tenuous process where like you see this thing so many fucking times.
Yeah.
Like we had pretty much a rough full edit of the general, like what the film was going to be fucking 6 months ago. So watching that and then through what we've done and what Ross has been doing, it gets to a point where you're like, I don't know if this movie's even funny anymore.
Yeah.
Because you're so focused on little like niche parts of the film, like, oh, I blinked in that scene, I shouldn't have blinked. Like it's not like the general vibe of it.
I told you that you're the only one who notices. And you'll always be the
and
only
I'm
one who
worse
notices.
because, I edit for a living with fucking JT for the YouTube stuff. It's so like
Right.
I try to key on and all these little things that are happening. So it was such a cool experience, and I know Nick and I and you as well were, at least us, we were super nervous because it was the first time that the film was going to see the light of day outside of people that like we were associated with. So nobody that knew a general script, they didn't see like a rough, they didn't see anything. All these guys that came out, they were just
a trailer,
just to come to watch the movie.
Yeah.
So what am I going to see? And Man, the fucking theater was in cahoots the whole entire time. People were laughing at shit that I didn't even think was
People
funny.
were going BOGO. They were going buy one, get one.
It was
really going crazy in there.
Yeah. It was fucking rad, dude, man. I was sitting back and I was like, what a cool experience. Like, a lot of the guys in there, too, were active duty. We had the Drinkin' Bro nerds there who were fucking awesome. You guys from the U.S. Army, what the fuck moments. There was a lot of SF guys, CAG guys there. It's a fucking cool vibe. Like, and everybody's laughing. I'm like, this is awesome, man.
Yeah.
So it made all the last 2 years worth it, where it's like, fuck it. If they, or general audience who I believe was in that theater loves this, then we made it.
Yeah. And I think I texted you guys before you went, and I just said, look, no pressure, but if Fort Bragg hates it, you're fucked. You're fucked. No one is going to like this film.
Yeah, if it sucked there, we're fucked. But
and luckily it crushed. I received, countless, I want to say 60, 65 emails after the screening. People just loved it across the board. Said it was the funniest movie of the year, and they said it was an instant cult classic. So I couldn't be more thrilled with the turnout and how it went.
Yeah, and I don't think you get enough praise for that because honestly, Ross is probably the only guy, and I'm not just sucking his dick because I'm here, but that came in and like viewed the whole process day one through the whole entire thing with us and saw our creative what we wanted to do, and then you polished everything to what it has to be a film. So and Nick and I think all said this on an individual level, but thank you, man. It's awesome. Like I'm walking away after watching that in the theater. I'm like, I'm proud of the movie we've done, and I don't give a fuck about anything else. Because if I'm proud of it myself and it's gonna make the community laugh, fuck everybody else that doesn't like it. I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, no, and I was amped to do it because again, like this is the one time for the military community that it's like, all right, great, you have a movie starring, arguably the biggest veterans there is, except for Arlie Ermy.
Shouldn't turn that down. Roll.
Fuck him, dude. Fuck him.
It sucks. I don't know why. And he whatever about that whole statement he said. I was just like, man, you're like a legend, dude. Why did you have to tarnish it? You're a legend.
And I offered him so much fucking money. Like, that's what's crazy to me. And that motherfucker didn't do that. Not only didn't do the movies, it was talking shit. It was too. For those of you out there who are fans of Arlie Ermy, the script was too aggressive for him. The MPAA would not rate this movie because of how crazy it is. The violence, the sexual acts. That's all I can say now. You should go see it in theaters. But the opportunity to make a movie for the military starring the biggest veterans and hopefully make the funniest military movie ever made was what intrigued me the most, and that's why I really wanted to do the project. And so at the end of it, hearing that from you guys and then from the first screening that this was everything they had dreamed of and more, that made my life. Because if I can do anything different in filmmaking and life and all that shit, I mean, fuck, even with Howling Keller vs. Night Wolves, I think I'm the first one ever just to drop a movie for fucking free on YouTube, like a mixtape, like I'm fucking Drake.
All the way up.
I'm all the way up. I'm always trying to push it and do things first, and it was an honor to do it. You guys were amazing in the film, and I'm excited that everybody's going to check it out because you guys are going to Fort Hood next weekend.
I'm super excited to see like the different like dynamics of every showing. Like what we did at Bragg will be completely different probably at Fort Hood, but Fort Hood is a lot of people from, Austin, San Antonio area that are all fucking awesome, like huge community out there that we love. But then going to DC, that's the one. And I don't know if, dude, this is super funny. If people don't know this, we lost 50 seats at the showing of Range 15 at the GI Film Festival.
We're May 27th, we're playing at the GI Film Festival. Yep. 50 seats were taken away. People gave their tickets back.
Right. Because all the senators and politicians that were attending found out what this was and they left.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, Jared was like, those faggots or fuckers, whatever you want to call them. And I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I was so motivated. I was like, that's fucking fuck you, bitch.
They were not expecting how wild this movie is.
I hope it makes them a meme out of this, what I'm about to say. Everybody wants to support veterans until it's time to support veterans.
Yeah, exactly.
I swear to God, it's like all these fucking dudes that are senators, politics. We're just here for the soldiers. And it's like, here's a movie, like 2 Medal of Honor recipients, Marcus Luttrell. You got all these other fucking badasses, Brian Stan with the Silver Star. And then like, but we're good because it's a little edgy. It's like, how about you start accepting what the community is? That we're a little crazy. You're a good person, but you push life to the edges, and that's the whole reason why you're good in a combat scenario and situation, doing all that shit, because you're fucking willing to go a little farther than anybody else is.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah.
And the thing is
but I love it. Fuck them.
Yeah. And the thing is, if it is successful, then everybody will be like, "Oh my god, we knew it, we knew it." Like if we break that 1.3 record opening weekend, no lie, people will come out of the woodwork of Hollywood and be like, "Oh, we
were watching you on the back burner.
Yeah.
We knew we'd do it.
We've been watching you for years.
Yeah.
Big fan of your channel, Matt Best 19X."
Yeah, Matt Best 18X. Like, no. I was in Ranger Regiment, not SF. Forget about it.
You're like 8X's higher. This isn't like Malcolm. This isn't Malcolm X. This is 11X. So I'll be real curious, because if you do, it'll shake up the town, and especially for what's going on now. There is no comedies being made, so there's nothing else out there right now. And there's no competition. I think the all-female Ghostbusters movie comes out 2 weeks after Range 15. Yeah. And I don't know if you heard about this. That is the most disliked video in YouTube history.
Yeah, I saw that.
Melissa McCarthy issued a statement on it.
Really? What'd she say?
She said, even I think the trailer is confusing. And when you're one of your lead actresses, especially somebody as big as her, because is
she a thicker girl?
She's a thicker girl. She's
well, that was the thing. It's like there was 2 female actresses in Ghostbusters, the new one, that I legit like the thicker girl. Whoever, I think she's funny.
Melissa McCarthy's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, hilarious.
Kristen Wiig is hilarious.
Kristen Wiig. There you go as well. Yeah. And so when I was seeing it, I was like, God, the vibe is just. Oh
yeah,
and it's amazing, and I don't know if a lot of people do that. Like know that about films. Like the editing process has so much to do. You could crush a performance as an actor, and then the editing just fucks you over.
Yeah,
and vice versa. You could do horribly as an actor, but then the editing process will save you.
They tell you that you can. There's a phrase we use in Hollywood called you can lose a movie in an edit. Of course, you could shoot an amazing movie and then just completely lose it in an edit. Yeah. And I've seen that happen to friends of mine. It's happened in something I did where the movie just got away from the director, and it was just like there was no going back.
Right.
There was one where a director got fired. I did this movie with Laura Prepon from that '70s show in Orange Is the New Black, and I had maybe 2 or 3 days on it. It was an indie, same thing, a couple weeks shoot, 3 weeks shoot. And I didn't see her again for like 6 or 7 months, and I saw her at Sundance. She's like the sweetest person ever. And I was like, "Hey, how did that movie turn out?" She goes, "Oh shit, you didn't hear? The director got fired." And I was like, "Oh fuck."
Shit.
And on an indie, as you know, you can't lose that money or what you just shot. So I was like, what did they do? They brought in another director. He shot like half a movie, and then they put those 2 halves together.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
No, didn't work. Didn't work. It came. It came out. It was and it was like the script was really cool and all that shit, but it wasn't very good. Nothing you can do.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't go back.
Nah.
So you guys are going to, let's see, Fort Hood next weekend. You'll be there. Who else is going to be there with you?
Nick Palmisano, JT, Rocco. I believe Jack Mandeville should be there too. I don't want to promise. I know I was so sad he didn't make it to the Bragg premiere, man.
He was his father was retiring. He was in Minneapolis, I believe.
He got some family shit to take care of, and totally understandable.
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day weekend, everybody had to do their shit.
Yeah. What's his mom's name? He always says.
Becky Mandeville. Right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Is it Becky Mandeville's son? Yeah.
I think so.
He always says, "Oh, it's Becky Mandeville's son." Yeah.
It's a weird fucker, and I love him.
We love Jack. So we have all right. So there's Fort Hood next weekend. The GI Film Festival is May 27th in Washington D.C.
Yep.
And that's a black tie affair? Am I wrong?
I will be in a suit, which is really fucking funny.
I will as well.
Yeah.
And there's open bar, which is even funnier.
Yeah.
Not only with this movie, an open bar in Washington D.C.
I'm just gonna be like
on
tipping
Memorial
beers
Day
into people's mouths. It's like, let's.
On Memorial Day weekend, you're trying to put out the flame on JFK's grave.
God. Yeah, Alex Miller and I are going to drop something on Memorial Day we've been working on for a while. I'm stoked about that.
Yeah. It's a serious piece.
Yeah, we like to hit it up once in a while.
I know when you do, you crush those too.
I don't. I'll give that to Alex.
Okay.
I have an idea and Rocco likes to write to kind of like some serious shit, and then I kind of hand it to him, and he has this crazy idea of what he wants to do with it, and it's awesome.
Nice. So after that, after Memorial Day
June
weekend,
June 3rd, LA.
Los Angeles premiere, Hollywood, red carpet.
Dude,
red
I'm so
carpet
excited for
affair
that
in
just
Hollywood.
because it's gonna all my family's gonna be there. I can't wait to see my mom throw up when she watches the movie.
Is that the first time she's going to see it?
Yeah, I think Rocco and I were debating. We want to show her moms.
Don't do it.
No.
Have them come. And
But we want to
I've
film
got a
it.
story for
we
you.
want to film it, so we can see her mom just like, are you fucking kidding me? Because him and I have the two worst scenes in the movie,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Boy, there's a lot of crazy fucking scenes.
Well, Evan maybe.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Rocco and I are pretty bad.
Evan's mom's gonna be like, "What
the fuck?"
Yeah. My mom's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I've got a crazy scene. I never forget. I was at the Forgetting Sarah Marshall premiere for God, who's the lead of that movie? Jason Segel.
Yeah.
Jason Segel, and he's got his dick out in that movie.
Yep.
And I saw him at the after party, and I was like, "Hey, man!" It was the first time I saw it. I love the movie. Still a fan to this day. One of the funniest movies ever. And I was like, "Hey, man, how was your mom taking that? Like, I saw your mom over there." And he goes, "Oh, she walked out." I was like,
in the beginning when he was butt naked?
Yeah, whether he was joking or not, I don't know, but like he was laughing about it, and I was like, no way, like really? And he's like, it'd be pretty hard to see your son's dick on
because they
screen.
like panned into it. He was eating the cereal, and it was just that close up of his dick. You're like,
and then he bends down and he's crying. So that's you have a scene that rivals that. Is all I will say.
Yeah,
we don't. No spoilers. No spoilers. But you have a scene that rivals that, which the audience just went bug fuck for last weekend. They really did.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a meme. It's gonna be
a lot of things.
It's gonna be a lot of things.
When the movie drops, it will exist on the internet forever. But that's fine. I'm about that life.
And not only that, but like that's personally what I loved working about you guys is like, dude, you guys came up with that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, the fucked up part, that scenario was taking place, and early on in the script, it wasn't written that way.
It was not.
And I was like, hey, you would be real funny if we did that. And everybody's like, that'd be awesome. And I was like, no. That was a joke, motherfuckers. And then,
not only did it
made the movie.
end up in the movie, but it is people's favorite scene. Look, this movie has a lot of those moments that'll keep you talking where you're just like, oh my God. There's that one scene, but but that one scene, but then dude, that one scene, and you're just like, we know, like the whole movie's fucked. So that'll be fun on the red carpet with your parents.
Yeah, super fun.
Seeing the movie. My parents have volunteered to watch The Boy here in Wilmington.
Oh, badass.
So luckily through Tug.com, who we keep talking about to buy tickets on, it is actually playing in their hometown. They live in like a small town in Florida.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so they were like, dude, I mean, they are avid movie watchers. They probably go every weekend, sometimes twice.
No shit.
Yeah, they'll go see everything. That's how I got into movies growing up. They used to take me every single weekend. So that's how I got into movies. So the fact that it is playing down the street from their house is like
that's fucking rad.
It's great. It's great. So they're
You'll
really
be waiting
stoked
for that
about it.
text like.
I already told my dad. I was like, hey, there's one scene. Just you're gonna have to tell mom to look away.
Oh,
yeah. We can't say what it is.
The one kind of the beginning?
Because I have it's one of mine where
Oh yeah.
So it's one of those where it's just like, all right, why don't you have her look away for that?
That, and especially as a mom.
Yeah, I'm curious though. Is Evan's mom coming to?
I don't know. It would be funny to interview all the moms of like you, myself, Evan,
that
Rocco.
would be a great video. After watching the movie, and just say,
fuck, God.
Well,
it's like I feel like. Your parents wish we were astronauts and we turned out to be fucking meth heads or something. That's what they're gonna feel like after those.
I know. Evan's mom, I would be really amped about. Like
she won't like me. Sorry for all like the closet talk tonight.
No. But it's good. It's good because we don't want to give it away. We've been working on it for 2 years. We're amped that it's finally coming out to the world. So after the Hollywood premiere on June 3rd. It is out nationwide in theaters June 15th. And again, it's in every city there is, and that'll be a really, really fun time. Because everybody around the world I mean, around the nation will be going to see it that night. So literally, you'll be up.
I know. Like I'll be up at like fucking midnight, just like
That's
come
how
on,
you are. Checking
refresh,
shit.
refresh, refresh.
Yeah. Look into the message
Bring in the bad
boards.
reviews, bitches.
Yeah. No, there won't be. But everybody will be amped about it, talking about the movie, and that's one of the opening weekend is like the one of the funnest times ever in your life. And that never gets old. So
fuck yeah.
The fact that it's rapidly approaching is pretty crazy.
It's been a crazy process, man.
It has. And now you're in Wilmington, North Carolina. What do you think of my fine city?
Dude, it's nice. It's chill, man. I feel like I'm gonna turn into a beach bum hanging out at this condo, man.
It's
I
great.
wake up and sun's coming in at 8 in the morning, and I'm like, time to check some emails. I'll go on a run on the beach in my silkies. You know? A cool run on the beach with my silkies.
Yeah, I got for those not familiar with the Wilmington, North Carolina area, I have a house in Wilmington, and then I bought a condo at the beach to work out of as my office. It literally overlooks the water.
Like a lot of people say, oh, it's looking on the water. Like you can
throw a frisbee.
Yeah, you can throw a frisbee and it hits the ocean. Yeah.
It's nice. So Matt's been working out of there and drinking a lot. And we've been by because you're at the beach, and that's the thing. You wake up every day and you're like, oh man, I'm at the beach. I should probably. I've
been doing 2 days. I've been running in the morning and then working out in the afternoon.
Well, that is one aspect because you see all those people out on the beach. Right. It's a big college town here. Right. A lot of ladies running around, and it's
no, I didn't see any girls.
I know you didn't.
I didn't see one.
I've never seen one in my life.
I saw 7, and they were. I was getting blowjobs.
Yeah,
so,
and they were. Wait, but tell
who?
Who? Who's
Ron Burgundy?
You were.
Oh no, that guy. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was Nat Test.
Oh yeah, Nat Test.
Nat Test. Your doppelganger. Oh, that's Nat Test.
Oh, it's all good old Nat Test.
You know what I love?
He's from Southern Alabama.
So Matt comes into town. There's a bar next door to my place down there on the beach, and
those fuckers.
Matt comes in. There's a huge Wilmington is a big film community. They shot Dawson's Creek here, One Tree Hill, Eastbound and Down.
I just wanted a cheeseburger.
Matt just wanted a cheeseburger, maybe a beer. He goes over to there's a bar and a restaurant on this pier next door.
Yeah.
There was a huge production going on there. And what were they shooting, Matt?
I walk up to the dude and I was like, "Oh, you guys filming?" Because you had the movie coming out. I was just curious what they're doing and stuff. And he's like, "We're filming a SEAL Team 6 TV show." And I was like, "God damn it, really?" And he didn't get my sarcasm. I was like, "Oh, another one of those, huh?" And he looked at me like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fucking with you, dude. Okay, never mind. But I was like, I think I had Silkies on like a fucking Raider Project shirt, so it was obviously I'm in the military.
And I guarantee it was some fucking dipshit crew member who didn't know.
He had no
fucking
clue. Yeah. And he was super amped about it.
But I just like that you get away for 1 week to relax.
And I'm right into a SEAL fucking TV show.
You just walk in, you're finally at the beach, dude. You've had been a long, tedious, year with the movie and all the shit. You walk right in and it's like, sorry, but this one's reserved for
because Ross was talking about this bar and he was like, man, go get a beer there.
Yeah,
it's got
chill
some good
out,
food,
relax.
chill, dude. I'm like, I show up early and I was like, cool, I'm gonna go get a beer. It's like, no, the Navy SEALs are filming here.
Yeah,
I was looking around for fucking DevGru guys like, hey, hey, give me a fucking beer.
I told you should have said, hey, you guys need a tech advisor? Y'all need a tech advisor or some shit? Yeah, hey man, y'all like to play with guns?
I know how to play guns. Yeah, fucking funny.
But yeah, it's a lovely town. It really is like Dawson's Creek. The sunset.
It is beautiful
nice.
here. I gotta admit, it's super beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a great little city. And then I took you over to our fave tonight, Wilmington Homebrew.
Dude, these guys at Wilmington Homebrew, and they're not sponsors or anything, but they fill up the can. It's an empty, like a aluminum can, and then fill it up with their craft brew beer, and then they screw the top on, and then they fill out a sticker of what exactly it is, and then they wrap it on
and
the
it goes
beer.
around the can, and you're looking
awesome.
you're looking at 32 ounces in this thing.
Dude, that's not a joke,
This
are you for? Oh, you're 7.4. I'm 4.9.
I'm 7.4.
Oh, damn. I pussyfooted that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look, you can have a sip of it. I go high on the ABV.
You do. You're not like a Miller Lite drinker. You're always you're always an IPA guy.
I mean, I can get down on it, but Miller Lite's one of those things where I can gun through a case and just be like, yeah.
Yeah, you just piss a lot.
Yeah, well, way to go. It's like it's kind of you can't really get fucked up off Miller Lite.
Right.
That's one of those beers where you're just, and same with Coors. It's more of like a sexy like volleyball drink or like a barbecue drink where you're like, hey, yeah, no, I'm at the barbecue and I'm one of you. I'm drinking. Coors Lights.
I do drink Coors Light a lot, but I have to mix shots in. So it's like every 2 beers or maybe 3, I go a shot.
You go Jameson.
Yeah. Or Lead Slingers, whatever you want to be, American or Irish, whatever, or both.
Either or.
Whatever.
Choose right now.
Lead Slingers. You choose. Obviously.
Yeah, I can't go on those little rinky-dink beers like that anymore.
Nah.
And that's the fucked up thing is because you start off in spring break in high school and college and all that shit, and you're like, oh man, I'll be drinking Mad Dog 2020 and Coors Light forever.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and you're like, I'll never change. Then the beer got amazing.
Yeah,
because we didn't have craft beer growing up. Now it's like, they've got old boat oars, that were used by Vikings
So,
to
dude,
steer.
my whole hatred for hipsters comes from this perspective. Hipsters have amazing craft brew beer. They love it.
Yeah.
They make amazing food.
Yes.
Then they make every single restaurant that they own available that you can bring your fucking dog to.
Yeah.
Super awesome perks. That's 3 amazing perks.
And you know what?
But then they act like little bitches. So I want to smack them. I'm like, bro, you're making delicious burgers with like eggs and some weird fucking, chili fucking whatever on there. You got some amazing IPAs and Belgian wheats, whatever the fuck you're doing. Just be a little more of a man, and then we could really be friends because this is awesome.
I think the ultimate hipster thing would be to own a coffee company.
Oh, God, that's super weird.
Oh, my God.
Evan embodies a hipster,
You you share the same ideals as hipsters, except for the douchiness.
Well, there's a little
like
douchiness in me, but at least I'm a man.
Things.
It's like where it's like you go to the fucking craft IPA place, and then the owner, you fucking, hey, I'm gonna bang your wife. He'd be like, please don't bang my wife. That would be really rude.
Yeah,
like, no, punch me in the face, asshole. Come on.
Yeah. Punch me, motherfucker.
Yeah, punch me in the face.
Yeah. Do something.
I should just do that, and I'm not gonna hit the guy back just to like teach life lessons. Like that's what I do with my son. Like I would hire somebody to try to get him to punch him just to be more of a man.
Yeah, babe, be somebody.
Be somebody.
Yeah, just keep screaming that, be somebody. You're taping the ball to his hand.
Be somebody.
Friday Night Lights, just taping the football to, be somebody, kid. Get her done, man. Get you a state championship, man. Kid's 4. I can't win state, Dad. I'm not even 5. I'm 12 years away from
so
high
you
school.
don't want to be somebody?
Oh, yeah, you don't want to be somebody? Yeah. Cool, man, because I'm gonna teach you to be somebody. I'm gonna teach you to be somebody. I'm going to get you something to be somebody. I'm going to get you out of that high chair and make you be somebody.
Your fucking face is hilarious.
If you can see my face right now, they can't,
yeah.
Be somebody, dude.
That's all Jared's like, is it this big? And I was like, Jared, they can't see you on the podcast.
No, but they can hear him. And Jared.
And they know he
sounds big.
Oh, dude, yeah.
He's a, like,
he always
a big body
when
and
he fat cries, he goes, what the France?
Yeah, he sinks into it.
We're gonna be we get to do an episode with them soon. That's nice.
We do.
The
next
like
one.
This is like the chill time with Ross and Matt.
This is a nice time.
Welcome back.
Yeah, and they can't see us, but we are super close to each other. But it's.
Would you say? I want to ask a question, Ross, because I get this a lot, and I got this at the Fort Bragg premiere.
Uh-huh.
Do you think? I mean, you met me early on and stuff, but am I that much different in real life than what I am on the internet?
Yes. Yes, you are, actually.
Really?
Yes, 100%. You're thoughtful. God, not to get gay, but I mean, we're sitting close.
I'm in Wilmington, East Coast, fishing for some compliments.
I feel like that Dawson's Creek song should be on the back. Yeah. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. No, you are actually one of the most thoughtful, intelligent people in real life that I've met, and your persona online is a blast, and you are that too. Like you are that life. You're not a Dan Bilzerian where it's like you're just taking pictures of shit. Because I've seen you do all that shit in real life. I saw you get bucked from a horse, break your arm, hang from a helicopter. Everything that life on the internet of Matt Best is totally true. But off screen, you were one of the nicest, most genuine people there are. And one of the biggest things I heard on set was, even my parents, when they met you, they were like, man, what a great guy. Like, what a great human being. Which you don't hear that very often about people.
That's like the Drinkin' Bros community, which I think we all started. It's like you can be this crazy personality and do all this wild shit, and I am crazy. Like, I'll never not admit that I'm insane.
100%, but you're nice. You're not
being courteous in life. I found it's so fulfilling because you just like, why stress about the like being an asshole or worrying about other stuff's endeavor. Like today I was talking with somebody and they're like gossiping about some shit, and I was just like, why are you worried about it? Like,
why waste your time?
You're like super stressed right now about someone else's life and a hearsay about you. Like, fuck it, man. Like, you're at a fucking beach.
Yeah.
Chill, bro.
I know.
Like,
I know.
Come on, man. Like,
it's pretty hard to get pissed off, like, in this environment where you're like.
And it's crazy because you and I got really, like, down and dirty last night because Ross and I are working on a project right now. It's kind of like a life story thing, and we'll release more details later about it. But like Ross and I, were drinking and had to get down and really nitty gritty about kind of our whole entire life, about life. And it's cool to see someone that has a similar perspective to me, and just like I think what it comes down to is just like a nice dude in life, man. And I hope all the Drinkin' Bros out there, that's what I want this whole thing to be. Like, as we go forward, the next movies that we do is just like a community because it's so much fun.
Yeah, and by the way, Rocco, same thing.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you look at Rocco from the outside.
Yeah.
Scary
Exactly.
fucking dude.
Super scary.
And you're like, oh, shit, he might
He's
put
a big fucking teddy bear.
Yeah. And then you meet him, you're like, oh, shit, I thought he was going to put his fist through the window. Like, I thought he was going to grab, somebody out of the back seat, and nicest guy on the planet.
Yeah.
Jared's a dick. I mean, no, Jared's just actually.
Jared's just the constant entertainer where you're just like.
He is. He's a blast. He's exactly what you hope for online. So when you meet him out,
he's about the same.
You can go up to him. You can hug him.
That's Jared.
That's Jared. If you buy him a sandwich, he'll love you for the rest of your life.
Forever.
Yeah. And he really, like, with I know a lot of people online have always joked about the Uber driver story.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. And, like, when you meet Jared out in real life, like, there's a good chance he'll invite you over to sleep on the couch. And be like, oh, do you need a place to, yeah, come on over.
Dude, we had fun the other night. So we were in Fort Bragg, and, like, Fort Bragg is one of, like, our biggest cities that, the followings that watch the channel and stuff. And the Uber driver was driving us. And we're sitting there, and he was in the military. He said he was active duty and an infantryman. So I was like, come on. Like, really? Like, you got to have seen something that we've done. Like, not in a douchey way, but, like, you always hope for that because you're like, if he has never seen a video we've done, like, I'm missing out on the audience and entertaining people in that demographic. And so I was like, hey, man, you ever heard of Article 15 Clothing? And Jared and I are in the back, and he's driving, and he goes, oh, fuck yeah, like Vincent Rocco, Derek Wida. He said Derek's name wrong, but Derek Wida, and all this shit. And I was like, oh, that's awesome, man. He's like, fucking love those guys. Like, and I pulled up in the front of the seat, and I was like, hi, I'm Matt. And he's like, oh, holy fucking shit. And so he, like, freaked out, and they were just like, hey, man, will you drive us to the bar and come have a beer with us? He's like, dude, no one's ever, and he unfortunately didn't take a picture with us. I don't know why.
Really? Maybe he was.
But he texted his friends, and I guess Jared, of course, gave him his own number.
Of course.
And he's like,
of course.
All my friends said I was drunk or high or something, and this whole scenario didn't happen. I was like, motherfucker, Uber us next time, and we'll take some pictures.
Yeah.
We'll make it like an event. Like, we'll go to 6 different bars and pretend we're having fun together. All this crazy, weird shit. Just like...
That's Jared. I guarantee you Jared's had 5 text message correspondence with him.
Yeah.
Probably in the last 2 days.
Oh, easy.
Hey, man, what are you doing?
But it's never like I always laugh because it's like in his position, his wife's never worried because he always gives his numbers to dudes.
Yeah.
Where he's just like.
It's just dudes.
It's like, oh, man. But again, he's literally Luke Skywalker of networking. Like, you'll never
the
be.
Best.
Yeah, it's
the best.
insane.
He knows everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone somewhere, some way will be like, oh, yeah, I get it. Where are you guys going? I got a guy there.
Man, I miss Steve Jobs, dude. He's such an inspiration for Mac. Oh, dude, I got this spirit. Then actually talk to Steve Jobs in heaven. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. My by the way, funny Steve Jobs story for you. It was on. There's another.
I'm dying to hear it.
I know.
What?
Here's the thing. I'm not either, and this is what me and my wife were laughing about. On Netflix last night, another Steve Jobs thing pops up.
Yeah.
Every fucking week on Netflix, there's a goddamn Steve Jobs. It's like some new documentary or movie or
they're
something.
doing like a new movie on it too. I was like,
It's every week. There's a new Steve Jobs thing, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I feel like they're using his name to make money, and it's frustrating. 'Cause you're like, we get it,
yeah.
dude. He was a badass and like changed technology with his team, but like, come on.
Yeah, and they find this weird footage, and it's like so yet another movie popped up on Steve Jobs last night. I was like, my wife was like, oh look, it's the Steve Jobs Netflix movie of the week. Buckle in,
Buckle on up,
buckle the fuck up. Yeehaw! Well, I've been amped to have you here in Wilmington. We love you to death. I'm glad you could stop down before you head out to Fort Bragg. To go screen
Fort Hood.
Sorry, you were at Fort Bragg, going to Fort Hood to screen Range 15. And this week, the drinking bro of the week is a lady. It's a lady by the name of her name is Brittany Marriott. She wants to dedicate this to her boyfriend Mike, who has been battling leukemia for the last 3 years. The funny thing about it, and I'm going to call her out on this, Brittany Marriott, because that's what we do on Drinkin' Bros. She just said Mike when she wrote into the Drinkin' Bros podcast fan page on Facebook. Just Mike, not his last name. So we can't say Mike's last name.
Yeah, or not even Michael.
No,
is it just Mike?
Is it just Mike? But Brittany, her full name was on there. Brittany Marriott. So Brittany Marriott, if you're out there, we love you as well.
Yeah,
but next time,
cheers to Mike, man. Fuck that shit up. Fuck cancer, dude.
Yeah,
get after it, dude.
Yeah, man. So you got a cool girlfriend. She wrote us a really nice story online, and we're all.
And if Mike, if you ever want to cuddle, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm a good cuddler, Mike.
Really good cuddler.
Like, super good cuddler.
Yeah. That beard is
like I'm
nice.
a koala, and if you're bigger than me, listen, I'll be Little Spoon. I'm not afraid.
No,
I'm confident. I can be a Little Spoon.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of Matt Best. A lot of people don't know he can be Little Spoon.
I play spoons, which means I can ting ting ting. Ting. I'll be big or little, whatever you need, Mike.
Whatever you desire.
Yeah.
So Mike and Brittany Marriott, we say cheers. Cheers with our Wilmington Homebrew. Live from Wilmington, North Carolina with Matt Best. I am Mr. Ross Patterson, and this was nice.
It was a nice hangout, super
this
chill.
This was a nice, sweet hang
relaxed.
tonight.
It was a hang.
Yeah. We're eye to eye for the first time.
This
is a great feeling. God. I really like it.
It was a Robin Williams. We're just hanging out.
Oh,
again.
Is that too soon?
No, I've done that plenty of times. We're fine.
Who else? Somebody else really they off themselves like that recently.
I don't know.
The lead singer of NXS. He's hanging out too. No, he was the guy that was strangle baiting.
I don't know.
He was the guy that was strangle baiting in Australia.
Oh shit! Was it? God.
Yeah. I saw a picture, by the way.
You were going into strangle bait at the end of the episode.
Somebody sent me a strangulation picture, from on the scene police photo.
Yeah.
And it was just like the rig that was hooked up for that. By the way, that's a lot of work.
A lot of work.
To strangle bait is a lot of work.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have 39 minutes of setup time for a jack off.
No.
I'm trying to get it in and out and carry on my day,
Anything that requires a 2-hour setup.
What are you doing?
In a stunt man.
Jacking off. Yeah, that's too much work for me,
It's way too much work. So if you're at home and you're listening and you're
strangle baiting,
at home,
put the harness down.
Put the harness down.
Jack off to
beat off normally.
Yeah, just beat off like a normal dude.
Yeah.
Be a drinking boy, bro.
Or a drinking boy.
You were looking in my eyes, dude. I don't know. It got weird.
Be a drinking bro or a drinking boy. Either way.
Whatever you want to do.
We love you.
Fat bottom boy. We love you guys, dude.
Good night, everyone.
Later.